safety near the line of scrimmage. The formation here, shotgun.
What is going down, everybody? It's your boy AntoDaBoss here, and we're back with another Madden Ultimate Team video. You guys see my record 22-9, and I'm still waiting to get that 10th loss. I don't know, it'll be like weight off my shoulder. So the first online match, we're gonna go right ahead, and it looks like we're gonna be playing the New York Giants. So let's see what happens in this one. This one is going to be in Tampa Bay Stadium. So Eli Manning, it's gonna be Eli versus Eli. They're gonna try to do a halfback screen, but I read that all the way, nothing happening. Then Eli's gonna step back. I'm going to say that was a lucky catch right there. I don't know how he was able to get that, grab that one, but he did. And long story short, he's faced with 4th and 4, so he had to give it back to me. I took over, and you guys know last game, Marshawn Lynch made his debut, and he was on fire. So we decided to go back to him, back-to-back plays here on 2nd and 4. He's going to get this halfback screen and take this one to the house at the 10, and he's going to step into the end zone, making this a 7-0 ball game. So how will he respond? Eli Manning is going to step back. He has pressure coming. You see my guy dolphin dive, but he can't even get into his way. Look at his receiver make this catch. No one to catch up to him, but finally Ronnie Lott is right there to make that catch, or should I say tackle. So he's going to come back, another reception, which is going to set him up at the 1-yard line, and then all they have to do is drive this one in with Matt Forte. So a rushing play right there is going to tie this one 7-all. So here's Eli Manning, the second Eli Manning. He comes back and completes this one to Calvin Johnson. So okay, with 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter, the game starts to freeze up. I'm like, what is going on? Could he have quit? But why would we quit? Why would he quit? It's 7-7. All of a sudden, I get this message right here. Your player has been kicked for excessive grieving. Can someone please explain to me what that means? I know what grieving means, but how could you grieve in Madden? I mean, did he have his headphones on, which I wasn't hearing them at all? So I don't know I don't know what's going on. But when I got into the main menu, I noticed that I have a free pack, like I always do. It's like a weekly thing. If I don't play for a week, there's always a pack waiting. I mean, it's Christmas every week in Ultimate Team. And look at this card right here. Chris Houston Edition 2. So this is not the original card that they made for Chris Houston. They had to update it because obviously last week during Thanksgiving, it was actually this week, he had that huge interception at the end. So this might have been because of that. That's why they made a 2nd edition card for Chris Houston. So that's probably the highlight of the pack. We got Brian Scott right here. And last but not least, we got Josh Morgan. I'm a Redskins fan, so this card is going to be a keeper for me. It's going to be a keeper. So hopefully he chucks balls at other players. If you guys remember against the Rams, what he did. So here is my second online match of the day. My record has been improved to 23-9, and I'm going to be facing a 90 overall team. So let's see how this one turns out. Alright, so I get the ball first. We're playing in our home arena, and look at Steve Smith. It's the speed that's going to kill for Steve Smith. And look at him, just running around defenders, and he goes in for a touchdown. So already, it's 7-0, should I say. Here comes Marshawn Lynch on the screen. I don't see anybody ahead of him. Do you guys see anybody ahead of him? Nope. 14-0 now. So him having Michael Vick under center. Michael Vick gets a completion right there to Hayward Bay, and look at Hayward Bay. It's the speed that kills. That's the motto of this game, because Hayward-based speed allowed him to go into the end zone. So just like that, it's 14-7. I had to work Marshawn Lynch because I didn't want this to be an offensive, explosion. I didn't want us to keep on scoring back-to-back plays. I wanted some defense to be involved. So that's why I decided to burn a little bit of clock, and with a minute remaining, I decided to go ahead and have a passing play. And when I did the passing play, I found Brandon Marshall wide open, making it a 21-7 game. And he has luck on his side as well. You see the reception by his receiver, able to break 2 tackles, and this one is going to set up Jackson, and he's going to be stopped at the 11-yard line. Michael Vick now is going to step back and find Jackson on the screenplay. So, okay, I do a screenplay. He comes out, he does a screenplay. So the screenplay is working. So this game, the motto is speed kills, and screenplay is going to give you safe touchdowns. So I do a halfback toss to Marshawn Lynch, and I'm going to be stopped at the 20-yard line. So Marshawn Lynch, he's been finding his room lately. So it's 21-14. We were settling for a field goal, which is going to make this one a 24-14 game. So with a minute remaining, Michael Vick tries to get something going here in this 2-minute drill. Cortland Finnegan is right there for the interception. So Cortland Finnegan gets the interception. Eli Manning is going to step back right to his fingertips. Look at that catch. If you guys go back, that was right to his hand. So a perfect pass by Eli Manning, and then Michael Vick is going to come back. They start off the second half with a touchdown. So you know what? Although this is a safe lead, it's not even safe yet because it's still 21-31. Anything can happen here. So all we could do is pretty much try to score. So a perfect pass by Calvin Johnson. That is why I have Eli Manning starting, because of these passes right here. I always do these streaks, and every time I pass it to the left side of the receiver, so technically it'll be on his right side, and he can make those easy catches. And then my defense, right when we needed them, stepped up big in this one. You see, it's 38-21 with a minute remaining in the third quarter. Anything could still happen. But Cortland Finnegan came up and got an interception. But you see right here, with that interception, we decided to take over and take advantage of that turnover. Calvin Johnson, a huge catch right here. His teammate is going to run into him, but no worries because I go in for a touchdown. But this is when I started committing some stupid turnovers. You see a user pick by my opponent, Eli Manning. It was a pretty decent pass, but he kind of underthrew Calvin Johnson. That's why we had the interception right there. But Michael Vick, he's going to come out, and he was like, I want to be just like Eli Manning. He sees Eli Manning throwing an interception, so he's like, why not? Let me throw one as well. And then I'm going to come back out. What am I going to do? I'm going to give it right back to him. Another interception. So it's like, all right, what are we doing here? It's crazy. I don't even know what's going on. So Michael Vick comes out. Look at this. This is literally possession after possession. But I was like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of throwing interceptions, so why not? There's 54 seconds remaining on the clock. Give a screenplay. What did I say about the screenplays? Screenplays are always safe. I believe that could have been a touchdown, but he was right there for the stop. So Eli Manning, nothing better to do but giving it to Marshawn Lynch on that play as he goes in for a rushing touchdown with 4 seconds, or should I say with no seconds remaining on the clock. He goes in for a touchdown. I was like, all right, let him have it. He'll enjoy that one. So it was a pretty crazy game. I don't want to say it was an offensive matchup. I don't want to say it was a defensive game because, it was pretty sloppy on both sides. But more importantly, we played 2 online games in this episode. We got 2 online victories, improving our record. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a thumbs up and comment and tell me what you think. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's your boy AntoDaBoss, and I am signing out. If you guys want to stay updated on when all of my videos will be uploaded, make sure you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/AntoDaBoss.